Shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahawashi, Ba'Hashem, Wa'arakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, many blessings, and salutations unto the hopeful elect, the house of David, the bear after our die, for whom these epistles are written for in these last days. Shalom to the elect. As if we don't already need another reason why we got to get the hell out of here. This is insane. Okay, so as you can see right here, this is an article. I'm not going to go into the scriptures. I'm just going to bring this article out. And, just more reminder as to, the times that we're in. And anybody who is shilling for the so-called white man saying that we shouldn't be talking about Esau, Edom, you're going the hell off. Okay? You're going the hell off, man. Because this devil has to be stopped. This is from RT News. It says, study sounds alarm over forever chemicals in pet food. Come on now. Why the fuck are you putting this in pet food? That's because he hates everything that is life. He doesn't like anything that's life. Everything that's life is against him, and he also against life. Okay? It says U.S. researchers with the environmental working group believe the toxins leach from packaging into the contents. Since many of the leading cat and dog food products sold in the U.S. are contaminated with toxic chemicals called polyfluoroalkyl substances, or PFAS. The toxins are essentially deadly for pets. The Environmental Working Group EWG revealed in a report published on Thursday. The PFAS are used to make products resistant to water and heat. Wow. It says these substances are also known as forever chemicals, as they don't break down naturally. And then you think it's just in the pet food. It's in everything, man. These devils got to be stopped. The food that we eat is harming us more than it's helping. Hell, even if you take herbs, okay, he done zapped it with enough radiation where it's not going to give you the same effect that it's supposed to or intended to, okay? It says EWG found 7 individuals found 7 individual PFAS in the packaging of 7 pet food brands it tested, with Purina Cat Chow Complete Chicken flavor topping the list of the highest contamination levels of 244.7 parts per billion. Okay, kibbles and bits, bacon and steak flavor contaminated or contained 14.3 ppb. All right, total PFAS, while other brands bags came in under 15 parts per billion each. Look at this. Read more. Damning analysis discovers U.S. tap water is a cocktail of chemicals. Woo! Boy, we got to get the hell out of here. It says traces of forever chemicals were further discovered in the packaging of 11 pet food varieties EWG submitted to an independent lab. It says, while no legal framework exists to limit PFAS in food, it's questionable whether any level of substances can really be said to be safe, given that they were linked to cancer, kidney and liver disease, immune problems, birth defects, and other health issues. But for all you jakes that are saying, oh, you shouldn't be talking about Esau, so you talk about Esau so much, you should be your rabbi. Shut the fuck up. You got this devil out here doing shit like this and you ain't got nothing to say? See, the Heavenly Father is going to destroy 2/3 and we're going to say good riddance. Okay? While y'all out here crying tears for rappers, all right, who ain't did a goddamn thing for our community, all right, to help us prepare for what Esau's really finna get ready to do. We're going to continue to talk about these devils and we're going to curse them out to their face, especially about stuff like this. This is just destructive and evil as fuck, but they don't care. because he's the devil. It says EWG science analysis or analyst Sidney Evans hypothesized that the chemicals were used in manufacturing the bags to make them grease repellent, and that they could be expected to leach into the kibble inside, which was not tested for the study. A similar phenomenon has been observed with fast food wrappers. Wow. Forever chemicals in fast food. It's in everything, actually. It's in the wrappers. It says leaching, PFAS, into the human food contained therein. However, the Food and Drug Administration has declined to ban the substances use in food packaging. Wow. I mean, what do you say to some shit like this? Seriously. It says we need strong new state and federal actions to eliminate sources of PFAS pollution and end unnecessary uses of PFAS in pet food packaging and in products found in and around the home, Evans told The Guardian. The chemicals' ubiquity in consumer products has led to some 97% of Americans having detectable levels of PFAS in their blood. Through the EWG banning the chemicals might someday lower that number. And this is what we have to look forward to. This is the devil being the devil. But we tell our people and we get pushback. We get ostracized. We get told we're sea theorists. We get told all these crazy, we're crazy. We talk about Esau too much. It's the camps. All this weirdo shit, man. Meanwhile, the devil's being the goddamn devil, man. I don't hear you niggas talking about none of this. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Damning analysis discovers U.S. tap water is a cocktail of chemicals, man. Every day every day you're in this, every day that you're here in Babylon the Great, you're dying just a little slower. Everything in this goddamn place is toxic. The air is toxic. The water's toxic. The food, everywhere around us is death, man. Okay? And I'm just reading the articles, All right? That's all we're doing. We're just reading the article. We're not going to go too deep into it, okay? Just giving you a reminder of where you are. This is you measuring the times, understanding that these people, they have no intent on saving this society. It's all about destruction, and mainly led by you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. He wants to eliminate you so that he can claim the birthright outright. Okay? I understand what his plan is. We understand, but we understand the rest of the world doesn't. Okay? It says tap water across the U.S. is riddled with chemical contaminants and even radioactive material. Wow. A new study has shown with the situation complicated by outdated safety standards. The worrying state of American tap water was highlighted in recent analysis by the Environmental Work Group. Remember them? EWG. It says a non-profit organization based in Washington, D.C. Right. Of course. It says that has maintained a database of drinking water contaminants across the country since 2014. So they've known about Flint, Michigan, and a lot of these other, hell, I live in Atlanta. I haven't drunk the tap water since 2015 at least. Okay? It's bad enough you got to bathe in this crap. Okay? It says hazardous chemicals, including pesticides and radioactive materials, are often found in drinking water at potentially unsafe levels, also known as lead. It says particularly in low-income and underserved communities, it said in a press release. You know what it's talking about? When they say low income. They talking about you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. But is anybody going to jail for this? It's good and all you putting this in the article and people now know, but who's going to jail for this? Nobody. No accountability. But you Jakes want to stay here. That's fine. You can stay here. The devil's going to be destroyed and so are you. Okay? It says, when some Americans drink a glass of tap water, they're also potentially getting a dose of industrial or agricultural contaminants linked to cancer, brain and nervous system damage, fertility problems, hormone disruption, and other health harms. For too many Americans, turning on their faucets for a glass of water is like pouring a cocktail of chemicals. Wow. It says more than 50 new pollutants have been identified in water supplies. And who's putting it in there? Who's putting this shit in there? Huh? See, the devil got to be stopped, y'all. It's pissing me off, and I'm going to just get through this article the more I think about it. But I wanted to bring this out to you brothers and sisters, man. You know, not just, you know what I'm saying, just giving them a reminder of who we're dealing with, okay? It says the main culprits behind the increasing the increase being perfluoroalkyl or substances, that word. It says this case of substances commonly referred to as forever chemicals due to their stability and slow breakdown process are widely used around multiple industries. Look at that, man. Crazy world we live in. It said it speaks to the fact that we don't have nearly strong enough regulations in place to protect drinking water, and the regulation process is much too slow. EWG senior scientist Tasha Stober told The Guardian. Nitrate pollution is also a major concern affecting some 60 million people. While the cancer-causing chemical is commonly associated with rural areas and their fertilizer use, it has also made its way into the water supply of major cities. At least 22.7 million of those affected live in California, with Arizona, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey the next most affected. Wow. The tap water situation may be even worse than it appears, according to the EWG, given the lack of stringent regulation process and the fact that safe levels are set way too high. Safe levels. They gave you just enough so you could die slowly, but they increase it. It's like, oh, you're gonna die way too fast. We're not gonna be able to, have you go through our pharmaceutical industry. Okay, we're not gonna have you, laid up, in the hospital. All right, getting charged per minute. Okay, go home, give you some pharmaceuticals. All right, that we done suggested. Okay, and getting paid from while you dying slow anyway, which you're gonna come back in about 30 days anyway. See, this devil got to be stopped. He's got to be stopped. Okay. You shilling for the so-called white man is going to get you fucked up, okay? And may Yahawashi destroy all of you, okay, that are saying that everybody can be saved. May the Heavenly Father destroy your ass. You're wicked, okay? It says the tap water, I already read that. It says the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, has become a very good has become very good at constantly reassuring the public that all is well with the water coming out of their taps. The EPA, the DE, all these different companies, okay? Food and Drug Administration says and look, they're feeding your pets this crap. It's in your water. It's in the air. But you don't seem to have a problem with that. You got a problem with brothers that are teaching that America's going to be destroyed and the so-called white man and all his cohorts are going into slavery. You got a problem with that. Not that there's forever chemicals in everything we eat and drink and breathe. Not that. It says that message is music to my ears, or to the ears of polluters who fouled source water and water utilities, wary of treatment and infrastructure costs. But it's just not true, and the EPA's own scientists know it. Look at that. Mercury. You gotta be stopped. It says another unresolved problem plaguing the U.S. water supply is the use of antiquated, toxic lead pipes in service lines. According to the EWG, it's calling for an increase in federal funding to allow a long overdue upgrade to be carried out to the system to align with modern standards. With more funding, stronger federal safety standards, and greater focus on helping historically disadvantaged areas, talking about you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, safe water could finally be given for all communities across the country, Cook said. Now, for those of you that don't know, Flint, Michigan still doesn't have safe drinking water. It's been 5 years, y'all. 5 years. Flint, Michigan still don't got safe water. And like I said at that time, when that story came out and was revealed, if you think Flint, Michigan is the only place where the water is contaminated, I have a bridge in Idaho, Mississippi I want to sell you. Okay? It's filled with amenities. So, I just wanted to get through these articles, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to bring this out because it was important, just didn't want to make it a long lesson. Just wanted to bring it out to you brothers and sisters to let you know what we're dealing with. We're in hell. We're in hell. And when you learn of the things that are happening to us, that are being done to us, the only thing that's going to save us is the spirit and power of Yahawashi, and Yahweh sending his son back to physically take this devil out of power. Other than that, we have no hope. Okay? But we speak victory because we're going to win. Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. The elect's going to win. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'al Shem, Al Shai, Ba'al Shem, Wa Rakakadash. Shalom to the elect.